Time now for the morning rush. Today we are expecting to find more out about 3 deadly shootings within about 12 hours of each other. The first at the Giant gas station Saturday afternoon. Police say a man shot a woman, critically wounding her, then shot and killed himself. Then late Saturday night, officers found one person dead from a gunshot wound at an apartment complex in northeast Albuquerque. And Sunday morning, police say a person died from a gunshot wound at a party near Central and Atrisco. Police have yet to release the victim's identity or say if any arrests are made. We're expecting to find out details behind what appears to be an ambulance crash on Paseo del Norte. Our cameras capture the passenger front side of the ambulance smashed against the side barrier. At least 2 other vehicles appear to also be involved. You could see both of them damaged. No word on if the ambulance was transporting anyone or what happened. We'll let you know when we receive more information.
Looking at a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day today, storm chances favoring the mountains as well as eastern New Mexico. These could be on the strong to severe side out across eastern areas, so something to keep in mind. Isolated at best here in the metro. We'll keep tabs on the severity of those storms over the southeast tonight. Threats will be hail and wind. Jackie?
Thanks, Kristen. Police say new video shows a man with a history of stalking trashing the front yard of a Rio Rancho home. Take a look. Rio Rancho police say Keith Kosarog is the one seen trashing the yard, throwing things, including a Bible. In it, a note addressed to a woman named Jacqueline, someone the homeowner says she doesn't know. Last year, he was accused of stalking after leaving a signed message at the memorial site of Rio Rancho police officer Anthony Hazy. Authorities are continuing their search for a New Mexico teen who's been missing for a week. The Union County Sheriff's Office is looking for 16-year-old Eric Crane. He was seen last Sunday afternoon wearing a black shirt, black shorts, possibly a black hoodie, and gray shoes. If you know anything about Crane's whereabouts, you're asked to call authorities. The state is looking to keep a retired airman accused of violently beating his wife behind bars until trial. According to a criminal complaint, 38-year-old Sean Taps showed up to his estranged wife's house in Albuquerque back in May. APD says Taps started choking the woman and slamming her head into a TV stand. After escaping, Taps allegedly slammed her into a curb. Taps is facing charges of aggravated battery and false imprisonment. New this morning, the Santa Fe Board of Education President Stephen Carrillo says he would like the board to approve a proposal which would toughen policies when it comes to out-of-control parents. According to the Santa Fe New Mexican, that proposal would remove a child from the team if their parent acts inappropriately at least 3 times at athletic events during the school year. That meeting is at 5:30 p.m. President Trump says he will let the government shut down if Congress fails to overhaul the nation's immigration laws. In a tweet, the president called for replacing chain migration with a merit-based system. The federal government's funding is set to expire on September 30th. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission will stop taking public comment on a proposal to store nuclear waste in New Mexico. This after the city of Las Cruces spoke out against that proposal. Holtec International has applied for a license through the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission to house nuclear waste 35 miles east of Carlsbad. We'll let you know if the company will store waste there. Wildfires continue to burn in Northern California. However, the Carr Fire spread has slowed after days of explosive growth. It's now estimated to cover about 100,000 acres. On Sunday, the wildfires claimed yet another life. A 33-year-old firefighter died after a tree fell on him near Yosemite National Park.
Today's Metro Threat Index at a 3, looking at an isolated storm possible here in the metro. This will be winds as well as lightning and some heavy rain at times. Rain chances, though, look a lot better late week, so do expect that Metro Threat Index to climb by Thursday. Jackie?
APS students go back to school in 2 weeks, and officials want to remind parents that now is the time to apply for free and reduced lunches for their child. The program is based on household income. Reduced breakfast only costs 30 cents and lunches only 40 cents. Parents can go to their child's school cafeteria to fill out a form or online. We've posted a link at alwayson@krqe.com. 5 wild eagles are getting a second chance at life this morning as they prepare to be released back into the wild. The Santa Fe Raptor Center says they currently have 1 bald eagle and 4 golden eagles they're rehabilitating. The center says the bald eagle has lead poisoning because someone was illegally hunting with lead in Garrapatas Canyon. One of the golden eagles went through a car windshield and lived. They should be ready to be released back into the wild in the next few months. Gas prices are dropping across the country and in New Mexico. The Lundberg survey shows regular gas fell 3 cents over the past 2 weeks across the nation to $2.91 a gallon. According to AAA, gas prices in New Mexico dropped by more than a cent over the last month. It's now sitting well below the national average at $2.71. Analysts say lower crude oil prices and lower demand helped bring the price down.
Time now for a check on that Monday morning commute. Not seeing anything major out there on the roadways. Clean and green at the hour. Also taking a live look at the Big I. Everything moving smoothly. We will let you know if that changes.
Some good news this morning. Better Call Saul is getting another season. The Breaking Bad spinoff, filmed in New Mexico, is getting ready to launch its 4th season on August 6th. And over the weekend, AMC announced Better Call Saul has been renewed for a 5th season. The show has received nods from the Golden Globes, the Peabody Awards, the Screen Actors Guild Awards, and more. Time now for the 5 facts.
We start with number 5. This one, good news for Breaking Bad fans. Like we mentioned, spin-off series Better Call Saul. It's just been given the green light for yet another season. The 4th season of the show, filmed right here in New Mexico, centering around attorney Saul Goodman, kicks off in August.
All right, at number 4, it's almost time to head back to school. That means now is the time to apply for free and reduced lunches for your child. About 2/3 of APS students are eligible for free or reduced priced meals if the household's income is within the limits on the federal income eligibility guidelines. Officials say the entire process is anonymous, including when the child gets their lunch at school.
At number 3, you'll notice that 3-day forecast shows an isolated storm chance today and tomorrow. We're going to be fighting those breezy conditions too today. Temperature-wise, 92 this afternoon, to the 80s tomorrow, back to the 90s Wednesday with a slightly better chance for rain, and those rain chances do increase through Thursday and Friday.
Number 2, we're getting a look at APD classes teaching officers how to better interact with people with mental illness. Every Albuquerque police officer is required to go through 40 hours of crisis intervention training in the classroom and practice through scenarios. It's unique training in that they're taught by community providers like Healthcare for the Homeless and UNM personnel who work with people with mental illness often. And it's a requirement APD has to maintain following the DOJ's investigation into the police department's use of force. And number 1, people on edge this morning after 3 deadly shootings this weekend, all within 12 hours of each other. You'll remember nearly 2 weeks ago, Mayor Tim Keller said robberies, burglaries, and auto theft are reportedly down, but homicides slightly higher than last year. APD says they've seen 43 murders so far, and with these shootings, that number could rise. We're waiting to learn more from APD this morning about what led up to these incidents.